speak to the winners. Joining me live, Naomi Karimi, all the way from Chogoria in Tharaka-Nithi. She was a student at Pangani Girls. Also, Sharon Jepchumba, Moi Girls High School, Eldoret. She also joins me live. And here in the studio, live, Brian Minor Kamau. All of them, top students. Congratulations, all of you.
Thank you.
Well done. Ladies, can you hear me? Okay, Naomi, if you can hear me real quick. 87.311 points. When you heard that, what was your first reaction?
I screamed. I just couldn't believe that actually the cabinet secretary read my name.
Okay, so you screamed, you couldn't believe it, and then when reality sunk in, your thoughts?
Okay, reality sunk in when my friends started calling, congratulating me. That was the first in the country. My mom was so happy. She was so joyous. She was jumping all over the house. The neighbors came to congratulate me too.
Yeah, absolutely. Sharon, what about you? Your first reaction?
Personally, I was very happy when I heard that I was the second top candidate in the country.
Yeah, you don't look that happy, Sharon. What's going on?
I'm happy, very happy.
Okay. Brian, in the studio, the boy child is no longer under Sieke, thank goodness. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And your dad, I saw you in the package. I saw him in the package. He's so proud of you. And your little brother, that little kid,
Yeah.
so proud of you.
Yeah,
What were your thoughts when you heard what was it, 86.75?
Actually, I never watched it, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
You know, it was like the mandate issue. When you are told that the results are coming out today, they never came out. So Wednesday, we are being told they are coming out. It's just like Monday. So I'm just in the room.
Yeah.
My little brother and sister are playing while I'm playing the PlayStation.
Were you nervous?
Today?
Yeah.
Actually, I was playing because I was nervous.
Yeah.
So just to take my mind off things, just in case they announce today. So my mom calls me, Brian, you should be so grateful to God. Can you check the tally? You are number 3 in the country. Now, first I thought my mom was playing jokes on me as she always does. But she told me, no, this time is no joke. I cannot joke with you in a matter like this. Go check the tally. I go check the tally. I see I'm number 3 overall. So I just stand there looking, to confirm that it's a Kamau Brian Minor of Alliance High School, not of another school.
Right.
Yeah.
To make sure it's you.
Yeah, to make sure it's me.
Oh. Naomi, so were you nervous as well? I mean, Brian here was nervous for 3 days. Were you also nervous?
Hello. Hello. Hello.
All right, if Naomi can't hear me. What about Sharon? Sharon, were you nervous for the last 3 days?
Yes, I have been very nervous and anxious.
Yeah, but now it's relief, isn't it?
Yes.
What do you want to be when you grow up, Sharon?
I want to pursue engineering in electrical and electronics.
Oh, wow. Why?
That's where my passion lies, and I think I can do it best.
Yeah. Naomi, if you can hear me, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Oh, I want to be a civil engineer in the future. And I want to join the University of Nairobi.
Fantastic. Civil engineer, why?
In school, I really love mathematics and physics. And I love watching structures come up. That is why I want to spend the rest of my life building the nation.
Goodness gracious, 17-year-old saying that. By the way, SGR is looking for people, phase 2. They're going to be looking for civil engineers. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm really ready to build the nation.
Brian, what about you? What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to double major in software engineering and biomedical engineering.
Software engineering and?
Biomedical engineering.
What is that in English? I mean, what is that? What does that mean?
Software, I really want to really major in artificial intelligence, since that's where the world is going.
Yeah, AI, they say.
Yeah, that's where the world is heading, and that's where skills are needed, even here in Kenya. Biomedical engineering, I personally want to do it to come back and build the nation like my colleagues are, because there are very few biomedical engineers in Kenya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, Alliance has always produced winners. I mean, top students year in, year out.
True, true.
What did they? Did you? Were you? I saw you in school today. They were lifting you. They were hailing you. How do you feel? I mean, you've gone down in history now.
Well, I'm humbled, and I thank God for it, and I'm happy, grateful to many people, and most of all God.
Yeah. What's the one thing that Alliance High School taught you, Brian? What's the one thing?
To quote from our school prayer, to be men strong in body, mind, and character. That's what it taught me.
Naomi, what about you? What did Pangani girls teach you? What's the one thing that Pangani girls taught you? Naomi's having a hard time hearing us. Sharon, what about you? What's the one thing that Moi Girls High School Eldoret, what's the one thing you took away?
Moi Girls Eldoret has really built my spiritual growth, and I have learned to be determined and focused in my relationship with God.
Yeah, well done. Naomi, what about you? The one thing that Pangani girls taught you to be who you are today. What is the one thing?
Pangani girls has taught me perseverance, that no matter the circumstance, you can change it if only you persevere and put hard work into whatever you do.
And if there's one teacher who influenced you the most, Naomi, who would it be at Pangani Girls? Because people like us, we don't even remember our teachers back then, but that's another story. But is there one teacher you can single out?
Okay, many teachers influenced me in Pangani. All my teachers are so supportive. But in particular, I'd like to really thank Mrs. Umbajo and Mrs. Itati. They pushed me on, they urged me, they encouraged me on.
Absolutely. Sharon, what about you?
Personally, I liked all my teachers to the same level because they all put enough effort to my academic success.
Yeah. Brian?
Personally, I feel that actually there are many, but if I was to single out, I would single out our previous principal, Mr. DG.
DG himself.
Yeah.
I know him very well, by the way.
He used to, every morning,
Yeah.
every Saturday, he usually gave us a word of advice. Saturdays, we used to have our morning Saturday talks, where he will give us, he actually read a book one time, 7 Habits of the Highly Effective People. I remember that point actually changed my whole habits now.
Yeah.
So if I was to really attribute this success, I'll give it to him, because in any case, he was my principal for 3 years.
Fantastic. KCPE, did you do well in that before coming to Alliance? How well did you do?
I had 403 marks.
403.
Yeah.
What about you, Sharon? Naomi, how many marks? Sharon, KCPE, did you remember how many marks you had?
I scored 410.
Wow. Naomi? Bit of a signal problem in Chogoria, huh? I see. Okay, it's all right. It's all good. Okay, bottom line, what do you tell the next lot who are coming up after you, who are going to be sitting for KCSE next year? What do you tell them, Brian?
Work smart. This is not about working hard. It's about working smart. Our teacher once told us that working smart, for example, reading actually, you have to give yourself a break while reading, because you can't read for 5 hours straight. He actually told us it will reach a point, maybe after 2 hours, a point called diminishing returns.
Mm-hmm.
You read and everything bounces. You don't get anything.
So that
it's about
PlayStation
working
thing that you do, that's okay? You were playing PlayStation earlier on. I mean, is that okay in between studying?
Studying at home or at school?
At home?
At home, obviously it's good to rest, yeah, but not too much. You should also, I mean, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Who's Jack again? I'm sorry. Oh, no, I'm kidding. Naomi, if you can hear me, for the next lot, the kids coming after you, the young ladies, what do you tell them? What advice do you give them?
I'd like to urge the next lot that first of all, above all other things, they should trust in God. Without God, nothing is possible. And in all they do, they should be hardworking, focused and determined. Always know what you want in life. Without goals, it's like a horse running nowhere.
Like a horse running nowhere. Well put, Naomi. How about you, Sharon? Your advice?
What I can tell them is that they have to be extraordinary in order to be recognized. And yes, extra work is very key. And also, what I believe in personally is about balancing. One should be able to identify his or her weak area and be able to put extra efforts on it in order to pull it up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fantastic. Guys, that's great advice. Real quick, Brian, I have a little niece who scored a B minus. Her name is Nkirote. Scored a B minus. Is that okay? Is that a good grade?
I mean, if she did her best, then it's a good grade then.
But for you?
For me, if I were to get a B minus,
Yes.
well, I'll be grateful. I mean, I get to go to the university.
Okay. You'd be grateful you get to go to university. Guys, Naomi Karimi, Pangani Girls, number 1. Sharon Jepchumba, Moi Girls, High School Eldoret, number 2. Brian Minor Kamau, Alliance High School, number 3 in the country. All of you, thank you so much. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you.
And good luck going forward, huh?
Thank you so much.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Someone once told me the future is so bright, it blinds my eyes. I've just seen the future right here in the studio and on the screen. Congratulations to them all.